Hey, so we're in Mexico City. We're just wrapping up the FIA Sport Conference week, and this is Joe Brown, who I didn't know at the beginning of the week, but he's become quite a good buddy. He's the executive editor of Wired from California. What three things would you do to get Formula One on that road if you were moving in tomorrow?
The first thing I would do is think about that question. Here, say something interesting so I can think about it. That's a really big question. Because it's not like, okay, here's one. More transparency. Formula One is a locked box. And I understand that it's a culture of secrecy. There's competition. There's incredibly sensitive technologies. There's a history of not only secrecy, but espionage. And so everybody's very sensitive about getting their information and not getting it out there. I would say get over that. Get over it. Because honestly, the minute you pull that car into Parc Fermé, somebody has a little robot mouse or something that is crawling in and looking inside of your car to figure out like what you're using for a brake advantage or whatever. The secrets only stay secret for so long. I would be a lot more transparent about it. I would say things like, we have a crazy new wing coming out next week. You're gonna love this. Give something for the fans to sort of anticipate. We have actually at Wired had this struggle too, because traditionally our business is a 12-month magazine. And when those feature stories in the middle of the magazine that we spend tens of thousands of dollars on, which I know is not Formula One money, but in publishing that's a lot of money. We spend a lot of money, we send writers all over the world, we pay them per word, we invest in beautiful photography and custom graphics, and we're very invested in having those feature stories, those covers be events for us. We finally have gotten to the point where we're okay telling people this is coming before it happens, because the newsstand drop is not what it was, because information is not as discreet as it was. The same thing is true for Formula One. Right now, the race is the event, right? Everything builds up to the race. That means you've got basically 90 minutes to get people excited. Why not make the race just an event? I mean, for people who are really invested in it like me, I think qualifying is more exciting than Formula One, right? Because it's more digestible, it's more exciting. There are more moments to really understand that something amazing is happening. But there could be so many opportunities to take that content that's coming out of the race, split it up a little bit, dice it up, and give fans the things that they want. Maybe you are just a Kimi Räikkönen fan, right? Make a podcast out of his cockpit radio, right? Yeah. I would listen to that. I'm sure he's hilarious, right? Maybe you love the way Bottas drives, and you can understand like the finesse he's got in the weight transfer stuff we were talking about earlier. Maybe it's just a view of his steering wheel as mapped to the track.
Yeah.
It could be a 30-second clip. It's like, look how Bottas goes around R132A,
yeah.
R134,
130R,
130R. Sorry, edit that. Watch how he prepares to go into that corner. Things like that, or just like let's drive in London traffic with Lewis Hamilton. Little things that get their drivers to be more than just another part of the machine. Because right now, you see them only in such controlled circumstances or on their own feeds. When honestly, I think they're kind of a little bit too much using them too much as marketing. Make them more human and make everything more accessible. I think that to me is just a one-point plan.
I love it, Joe. It's been great meeting you. Thanks.
Thank you. It's been so nice to be here. It's been great to kind of meet the motorsport family.
Cool.